The Los Angeles Dodgers, winners of the West, taking on the Chicago Cubs, the team that had the best record in baseball. Here's a lineup for the Dodgers as Dave Roberts thought about it long and hard. It's a different look. It's Howie Kendrick leading off in left, then Justin Turner batting second. Corey Seager hits third. Yasiel Puig is in right. Adrian Gonzalez at first. Carlos Ruiz does the catching, the longtime Philly. Kike Hernandez at second. He's added for this LCS. Jock Peterson at center. And Kenta Maeda.
You could talk all night about how great he has been. And as he gets up there in age, he's had some of his best career numbers.
2-2. Bryant came in, stops, throws, got it, one away. That won't do the trick. Russell. 2 up, 2 down, and 2 ground balls to the left side off Lester. Was involved in the postseason in that series against the Mets, and here he is on with another first inning base hit. And he chops to the left side. Russell inning over, and Lester gives up the 2-out hit. Bottom of the first. Cubs batting at Wrigley. No score. Typical lineup. Those numbers on the right, what they did in the NLCS. Fowler, Bryant, Rizzo, Zobrist, Russell, Hayward, Baez, Ross, Lester.
Joe started with an 0-2 mistake, and then they scored 4 runs off of him in 3 innings.
Maeda has him set up. That's into right center field. A base hit and a good start for Chicago. Great lift on the ball. He waits. He hits into left. Back is Kendrick. Won't get it. Off the wall. Fowler around third. He'll score. And Bryant has put the Cubs on top in the first. Rizzo flips one into left, and Kendrick is there for out number 1. There's no 1 pitch. Zobrist. That's in the air to left, and Kendrick coming to grab it. Out number 2, and Bryant has to dive back in. 1-0 Chicago, and that's off the end of the bat. Good job by Maeda to limit the damage. Dexter Fowler got on. Chris Bryant brought him home, and after 1 behind John Lester, the home team, the Cubs, lead 1-0. And doing it with seemingly their whole roster, a base hit into right. Second hit for the Dodgers, and Adrian Gonzalez, who loves hitting at Wrigley Field, is on to start the second. Not going. Ruiz hammers it to Bryant, 1 out. And a bad break for the Dodgers as Carlos Ruiz hit it right on the nose. Stays put. Ball 4, 2 on, 1 out. They figured it out. 2 down. Maeda with a chance. Left side, base hit. Here comes Gonzalez. We'll have a play at the plate. Throw home. In time. Inning over. Maeda delivers the hit. Zobrist delivers a 1-hop strike. And with a tag by Ross, the Cubs still lead by 1. Hayward hits a rocket into the right field corner. He'll have at least 2. He'll think about 3. He'll go. He'll make it. Leadoff triple. Off the end of the bat, shallow center, long run. Hernandez will not get there. 2-0. Cubs lead into second. Baez hustling with an RBI double. Runner at second, still nobody out. Center field and barely having to move is Jock Peterson. Tagging Baez, stays put, 1 out. 2-0 Chicago. Lester trying to add to it. That gets away, and going to third is Baez. That is Baez coming to the plate. He is safe. 3-0.
He got aggressive and then said, well, I'm done. And the only way I can make something happen is to not stop whatsoever. That aggression got a little lucky
in the postseason. That's a walk to Lester. Here's Fowler getting one off the end of the bat. That'll stay in play for Turner at third. 2 out.
Position for Joe Madden.
This should end the inning. On the infield, it's Kike Hernandez. but it's a two-run frame. As the Cubs add to their lead, it started with a bullet into right and a triple for Jason Hayward. And one off the end of the bat by Baez, who would steal home. Make it 3-0 Chicago after 2.
But I was able to, let's get there. All right, we got a guy there.
His name is Fowler, 1 out.
Off this offseason. And
here's one into right center field. There's Fowler. He's got it. 2 down.
I'll tell you what, boys. It's fun having a guy like that out there. Enjoying it, boys. We really are.
Here's one.
We're having a great time, man. We're having a great time and not worried about the pressure.
Jake Arrieta is going to get a game 3. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Bart.
All right,
appreciate
bottom of the 3rd inning rolls in. Cubs coming up. Here's a 1-2. Rizzo tied up, struck him out, and that's the first strikeout of the night for Maeda. Squeeze the most out of a roster as Dave Roberts has done. And this is first year with the Dodgers as well. That's to 3rd. Turner got one. Can't get. Got him at first and right away. The first base coach, Brandon Hyde, says, challenge that. And he is safe. This will be challenged, and this will be overturned. Off the bench, blooper off the back of Baez. Good play here by Kike Hernandez. Now the inning is over. We played 3 in Game 1 at Wrigley Field, and the Chicago Cubs lead the Dodgers 3-0. 3-1 pitch. Grounds to Bryant. Gets the end of that big hop and gets the out. 1 away. This season for the Dodgers. 2 out. Manager of the year. That's into left center. That's Fowler. That's caught. Flash and leather all October are the Cubs so far. Somebody get Dexter Fowler a new belt. 3-0 after 3.5 at Wrigley. There's a bullet into left, but right out Kendrick. Here's a 2-2 now to Ross. Pops it up on the infield. Kike Hernandez. 2 out. Lester would like to excite this crowd with a count of 3-1. He takes a walk. He deepened it up, and it's paid off this year. A strikeout ends the inning, and that for Maeda, his 2nd of the night. What have we seen tonight? Some of the images from Game 1. We go to the 5th inning on a beautiful night in Chicago. Cubs lead it 3-0. 2-1 line drive caught by Russell. Well, that was not a good one at all. An easy out. In the air, left center field. Back at the wall. It is gone. The Dodgers with a pinch hit home run from Andre Ethier, and it's a 2-run game. Nobody on. The batter is Kendrick, and he grounds to Addison Russell. But the Dodgers are on the board as Andre Ethier, former All-Star for these Dodgers, comes off the bench and delivers a shot to left center. That ball got out. And this is just a 2-run game halfway through Game 1. AT&T call to the bullpen. Pedro Baez, who was busy. Bryant looking for something to crush. Takes a leadoff walk. Got it. Runner goes. Zobrist pops it up, and Bryant has to come back. He has time as Turner hauls it in. 2 down. Struck him out. A 97-mile-an-hour fastball, and I'm going to say it again. This is a game. The wind is blowing out at Wrigley. The 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Seager due up 2nd. Batting for the Dodgers in the 6th. 3-1 Cubs. Sorry, Joe. Go ahead. Hayward, man, you can see how much the wind is playing with that ball. He was 0-2, now it's 2-2. 2 out. One of the reasons why he found himself back in AAA. That is Rizzo. How about some more defense for the Cubs? It's been Fowler in center. It's been Baez in games past this postseason. Now Rizzo. The defense helping Lester through 6, bottom half, 3-1, Chicago. 2-1 pitch. That's in the air to left, easy for Kendrick. 1 out. That's a fair ball down the right field line. The hits keep coming, and Baez keeps running to second with a 1-out double. Ross strikes out. 2 out. To the shortstop, Seager. And the Dodgers have gotten John Lester out of this game. It's now in the hands of the 2 bullpens. Off the bat of Andre Ethier as Travis Wood has fallen behind here 2-0. 77 games, they had to back him off down the stretch. Baez, out number 1. Very live arm.
He sure does. Fastball, curveball.
For Prosperity, South Carolina brings in. Got it. Struck him out. 2 out. 3-2 pitch. That will bring the tying run to the plate.
Montgomery, really good curveball, good fastball, but against Peterson, stay firm.
0-2.
That's the one.
22 games, bounced up and down between the big league. Fowler into shallow center. Peterson coming on. 1 out. Broken bat from deep in the hole. Seager. 2 out. Rizzo into center. Back Peterson. And a 1-2-3-7. Cubs still waiting for Rizzo's bat to arrive. We go to the 8th. Still 3-1 Chicago. To work at the plate, and now on at first base with a pinch hit single is Andrew Tolles.
Oh, you can hit
just like that. And Aroldis Chapman is getting ready. You've got Utley now, the right-handed hitting Turner on deck. He has starred in October. He takes ball 4, and that'll put 2 on. To third, Bryant will go to the back. Too late. Bases loaded.
You really need to get out of it with 1 run, and at the worst, keep it tied. He's
the 1-2. Got it. 1 away. 2 out. That's into center field, a base hit. 1 run scores. Fowler can't make the play. This game is tied. Gonzalez delivers. Gonzalez takes second, uncontested. Shortstop Russell. It's 3-3. The Dodgers get their first hit this postseason with the bases loaded. They're now 1 for 12. And it comes off the bat of Adrian Gonzalez. He's tied it in the top of the 8th. This is turning into a terrific game 1.
The situations, changed his body, changed a few things mechanically.
Tie game. That's into the gap in right center field, and here come the Cubs. Zobrist with a leadoff double. Two on, 1 out. Zobrist, the lead runner at second. Popped up right side. Will it stay in play? It will. A big second out as Hernandez hauls it in. Struggling with great numbers against Blanton, but this is... Here comes the 0-2. High drive into right, back at the wall, it is gone! Grand slam, Montero! Game 1 hero! Fowler charges 1 into right. Back into that well. This one is gone. Back to back, 8-3. But he stepped aside. Here's one to left center. This ball is off the ivy. And Bryant has a double. Ball that Montero hit as Grant Dayton takes over.
Griffin catches up.
Rizzo fouls it. Turner inning over. And this inning just reminds you, you never know when you show up to the park. who the hero's going to be. Montero, a pinch hit grand slam. Wilson Contreras takes over behind the plate. Aggressive charge by Bryant, 1 out. 2+ months with a herniated disc in his back. Peterson to the right side. Rondon has to get over. Safe. Into right center field. That ball's going to get down and go toward the wall and all the way to it. Taking around third is Peterson. Holding at second with his second hit in as many at-bats is young Andrew Tolles with an RBI double. That's caught by that Rizzo. This game is over.